So
It's us?
we are 1-2.
Comic Talk. Is that how we started it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We always.
What happened to Greetings Community?
We can say that whenever.
That's one way to start the show. Let's go ahead and bring in our guest.
Greetings, community.
Hey, Rod, how are you?
Greetings, community. How are you guys?
I forgot the.
Greetings, community.
You usually do the intro, like the first bit,
And
then I say comment.
I don't think we have a set thing.
I don't think so either.
I
think I just forgot.
No, actually, Kevin does 1, 2, and then actually, Kai does 1, 2, and then you say Comic Talk.
So did I forget it? I forgot it.
I think I'm just a dummy.
I think it was a joint thing. Let's go ahead and bring in Dylan, and let's just move along. What a way to start the show. Hey, Unstoppable. Nice to see you, brother. Gray Man, nice to see you too. I hope you guys are doing well. William,
Hey.
Wow, man, this place went up quick. Guys, thank you for hanging out.
I'm happy to finally find out last night, and I might have already known. Marquise might have told me on the chat on email, but Unstoppable, man, why you ain't telling me that was you? I've been wondering where you've been. Only you would come up with that awesome name. Marquise, man, that's my boy, man. I fucking love that dude. He's been a day one supporter. Like literally, when I had like 10 subscribers, he was always like, for real, man. Like, that's my boy right there.
That's gotta be one of the
Hey,
best
Perry.
names.
Yeah. Hey, hola.
Yeah, hey, Unstoppable. I wanted you to know again that we did forward your music over to Mia. So I just wanted you to know that, yeah, they got thrown out over there. We've been doing a lot of such agent-style work of recent, hooking up people, artists, creators with one another. And matter of fact, we helped out Kitsune today with some people, which hopefully you'll know what that means later in another time. But hey, let's get together with, let's start over. Let's get to the reason why we have gotten together today. Rod, like us, he receives a good portion of his books through DCBS. As everyone knows, we're pretty light this week. The cool thing about that is Rod will not have any excuses why he's behind on his reading, after which he opens up his book. The bad news is he's not going to have very much to open up. So what we wanted to do is we're going to ask him to go ahead and open up his.
Are you sure?
We want to discuss, we want to discuss your books, Rod. I'm curious, one, what you got, and two, why you got it.
I probably got these. I probably dropped these for all I know. Let's see here.
Yeah, I think you told me a couple of what you got, and I think it was something you were still reading.
Let's see here. Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's see what we got here, guys.
Yeah. Let's keep that over. Let's keep both of your things over there. And you open up that first, and then you'll go with the bottom next. And then, but I want to show this first. So while Rod picks up his book and he's bringing the stuff out, I want everyone to know, and which we all do, it was light because of the whole situation. So it's not that he didn't order many books, it's that they didn't ship many books. So
Yeah,
what Rod's about to do is what they ship, not necessarily what he ordered.
Yeah, I don't know why
I didn't get any DCs.
I dropped this a little ways back. I don't know why it's still in my pool list. That's the Avengers. I know a lot of people have been talking about Moonlight.
Yeah,
I'm not, so
I heard it was a good issue. I haven't read it yet, actually.
So, I mean,
I just ordered some of those Last God books. I gotta find issue 1 and 3 though now.
That's a nice looking cover.
it is a nice cover.
Oh yeah, that's a dope.
It looks like a new story arc too. So
it is.
It could be great. So
yeah,
I heard it was good. I heard it was really cool.
And then, of course, I got Flash 753 and 754 with that new villain Paradox. And
Nice.
so that's pretty much it right there.
I was sad to hear that that's going to be ending soon too. I've been digging
great.
Flash. I've been loving what Joshua Williamson's doing.
Yeah, Josh Williamson, man. I had a chance to meet him at con, and
did you?
I wanted to. I don't know what happened. I got so caught up trying to meet Donnie Cates, and once I did that, everything, I was just like, all right, my day is over. I was working for the time being. So yeah, that's one of my weakest pre-orders ever. I've been doing pre-orders since 2016. This is weak, man. This is depressing.
Well, again, it's not that you didn't order the stuff. That's all they delivered. You know what I mean? So, and I'm sure you're going to find out when we open up ours. It's not that we got a lot of books as much as we got a few books, but multiple copies of different variants. So, but before we actually open up, well, Kai's going to start opening up this envelope, and the envelope is what we got from eBay. And I'll explain that as he shows what it is. His knife. And so I went back. The reason why I'm late is I went back to my LCS and I got
a couple
of more copies.
Hey.
So is there a Rod the Rican or is there a Mr. Dylan the Comics that are looking for something totally different and unique?
Always.
So I might have a couple of comic books here in my hand that is dying to be read by someone, and I'm thinking I'm looking at the gentleman right now. Dude, I got to go back through this. Kai got to go through this. This is some fucking cool shit, man. This is really some cool shit. So I'm going to keep going back there, keep hitting them up. Again, the reason why I was late is I was talking to my shop, and I was telling them, I was giving them heads up on stuff that they weren't aware of.
Yeah.
So they're putting in some orders due to my recommendations.
Nice.
So I didn't get a print number, but I did manage to get another book, Dylan. So I'm going to try to find out what the print number of this book is.
Yeah.
And I'll see if I can get one out there to you.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to have to, at the end of the year, I just need you to know, I'm going to have to claim you on my taxes because you're starting to become a dependent.
You might as well, bro. My dad does it, so.
And so I was talking to the guy at the shop, and as he was profusely apologizing for some of the things that weren't in my poll, which I told him I had no issues with, I asked him to look up what he had on Franklin and Ghost. And as I was giving him information why he needs to be picking up this book and getting more in, he told me that they are back ordered and they don't even know how the situation is going to work out with the back orders with Source Point.
Bro,
he said he didn't have any record of having. He didn't have any record of having any of the shops.
Yeah,
but we decided to look anyways, and it was odd that he had managed to find one.
Oh shit, that's issue 2?
Nope, this is the whole trade.
Variant?
Oh, nice.
This is the trade.
Yeah, I knew how that looked familiar. No way. Bro, that issue was so good, bro.
Whole cover. But I told him I need at least 2 more. So after explaining to him why, he came to the conclusion he's going to get as many as he can, and I'm going to see if I can get one out there to you. And let's bring in Justin.
Hey, what up, Justin? Yo, dude, thanks. That's awesome of you to go out your way like that for me, bro. I'm itching like
Hey, Justin, how you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. There's a reason why you're here, and I'm hoping in this mass worldwide web that we can keep it secret. This is going to be funny, but follow me on this. I invited Mr. Bob, I guess you would pronounce his name, Sally,
Bob Sally,
to join me on an Artist Alley for this Saturday.
I say Sally.
We're going to be talking.
Correct way to.
So we're gonna be talking. Wow, you're loud, son.
Sorry.
It's no fault, but yeah, we're gonna be talking broken gargoyles.
Nice.
I would love. I've never done this. I would love for you to jump on the show and ambush him. I want you to come on the show and not know that you're going to be on the show, and about halfway through, bring you in when we start talking lettering. Would you have an issue with that, sir?
Can I just talk shit on him the whole time?
Hey, any way that we can go ahead and have him not realize it, but it all be in good fun and good humor and obviously well promoted. This is exactly what I would love to do. So talk all the shit that you want.
Yeah. What time? What time is it supposed to happen?
I'll tell you what. How about at the end of this, or if you want, I'll send you some DMs and we'll just finish out the show and we'll discuss all that. You know, how should I say, logistics later.
Yeah, that works. I know I have.
backstage.
It'll be in the morning, so it'll be around 10:45 a.m. Pacific.
Okay. I'm trying to think. My wife won't be home that day, and I have to watch my daughter. So we'll have to see how that works out.
Sure. I know it's last minute and it's very improv, but you know that same time he's moving. So he's holding a moving truck for me to do this interview, and then he's gonna start moving again.
That's the way to do it, though. I hate moving.
Oh my god, it sucks so bad. I used to get paid to move.
Oh yeah, well there you go. You want to show a book, Kai?
So here we have the Incredible Hulk.
This is Future Imperfect. The reason why this is well, I had to have it. It is only part 1 of 2. This is 1993. They're gonna be doing a whole new Hulk series. What do you think? Is it pretty good? It's a little dingy there, right there. That is going to be doing that whole new Maestro Hulk that's coming out as a one. There'll be a 5-part miniseries that'll be coming out. I want to say in about a month and a half. So the book will be going up, and I got to get together part 2, and that's why we had to get that from eBay. Looking forward to getting it. I got to get, like I said, that part 2. I'm such a completionist. It's killing me that I didn't even get it ordered at the time.
You're telling me, bro. It's killing me. I just ordered like a bunch of those Last God books. I got like the source book. Now I got to find issue 1 and 3 because he was like, I can't get the first print. And now like I got the Hell Risen 3rd print because Will sent me the 2nd print. I still need to find the variant for that too. Like being a completionist is it
sucks, dude.
It's another full-time job.
I'm still trying to finish my Spider-Man Marvel team up. I'm missing like maybe 15, 20 issues, and I want to read them all so bad, but
yeah,
until I get them all,
right.
I
want to get some of those team ups, man. Those ones you sent to Kevin were awesome. I want to try to track me down some of those because I don't own any Marvel team ups. Those are cool ones.
Really?
I think I may have some extra laying around.
What I always thought was cool about the team ups, that was their way to test out to see if certain groups would work, because they always, once the success of a couple groups happen, they're like, okay, we got to see how many of these things we can put together.
Right.
All right.
Wait, isn't Secret Life a new one?
Why don't you open this thing up?
Kev, as soon as you told me about, you're like, you're gonna be dreading. As soon as I was done with this, I'm like, no. As soon as what you said would happen, bro. I'm like, no, I need it. This shit was so.
You know what's worse,
bro?
What's worse is when you get to issue 2. If you get to issue 2 and you don't have issue 3, oh yeah, you just want to sit there and just rip all the hair out of your head because you're like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh yeah.
What hair, man?
Oh yeah. Stop looking, show.
So here we have I'm trying to balance this on my lap. It's
How about
it's a Ludacris cover.
Yep. Now that is, I want to say cover A. We
It's
had
the no
already
trade
received. We already got cover B from our shop,
That's
and
the
hopefully
virgin,
what
though,
you'll be
bro.
showing them. Yeah, and it should be a
Actually,
cover
I
C.
can balance it on one leg.
You got it upside down,
I do.
and
I heard
the cover
I
C.
really like that Lucrats book.
You see how it has the
couldn't finish
bubble?
it.
It's weird. It's not for everyone.
What'd you say, Justin?
We also got Unsacred.
Now that's number
5.
5.
How you
Now,
guys
believe it or
been
not,
liking
my daughter's boyfriend, who never read comics, this is his favorite series. This is what I introduced him to comics to. So he's
Wow.
been hitting me up the past few days. Did you get Unsacred yet?
I'd be like,
All right.
no, but my shop did, bro.
Here we have the Storyteller Tale 2.
Nice. I love that
Yeah.
cover, man. I love that red. It just it pops.
And
I love
I've
that
been
series,
I
man.
read the first one, and I'm excited to read the second one.
I'm
It's
digging
so
these same.
Kai. Bro, Kai, it's so weird. You're gonna love it. I
Yeah,
like
have
the
you
first
read it?
one a little bit. I still like the first issue better, but the second issue was really cool. It's very unique. That's what I like
So
about
while
those. It's really unique.
So that was a cover C. That's
that,
the cover A.
that was like a version of this one.
But it had a word bubble, and then
It
there was
is.
a secret one, and the word
Yeah.
bubble would be in. So that one didn't
I
have
think
it. So that
Perry got the
right.
one. I think Perry got the version with the word bubble.
Oh no shit. So yeah, I guess that was a secret thing. So yeah, so we
Well,
got
yours doesn't have the word bubble. Yours has an empty word bubble.
exactly.
Bro.
That's considered the C cover. That's what it said
Yeah.
on our.
Oh my god, it is.
Okay, this is
Okay, this
yeah.
is what I'm gonna do.
No. You got to put your So this is how we can do it.
Your fingertips.
There we go.
We're trying not to get banned, all right?
So this is the special 69 cover.
Just go, man. Just go.
And oh, whoops.
A nip slip.
And then
I had to get it just because of the number.
is this the cover A or the cover B?
That is the cover A, and the other cover was the cover B.
I think Justin worked on Zombie Tramp.
Cover
Yeah,
A.
that's the cover A.
So that's what we got on all 4 issues. Is we got the cover A and B on all the storytellers.
I want
And-
the C cover. I really like that red though, because I love that red, man. I wish I kind of would have got it, but there's the C cover, and it's got the storyteller sitting by the fire with his dog. And you know,
I
I'm a
know,
huge
I saw
dog
that.
fan, so I kind
That
of
was the
really
episode
wanted
three
that.
Me too.
It's like DCBS set this up for us. This entire stack is the favorite stack. So here we have
Well, I
a 25.
Nice, yeah, buddy.
So that's the A cover.
So yeah, Kev, have you ever watched the old storyteller show? There was like an old storyteller show.
Yes. Yeah,
Like
and
I
I
actually
believe-
love that show, so that's another reason why I wanted that variant.
Right. And that's it does it from my understanding that is a shot homage, meaning how they used to come in with the camera, and that is the picture that they would start the show with. Yeah.
I might try to track that. I might have to ask my shop about that when I call tomorrow.
So we have another Venom 25.
So I'm not certain if
Yeah,
that's
buddy.
the C. That is the no, that's 7. All right. So this is the 7th variant. And yeah, what we did is we got 3 of these variants, and then we got a black blank, and we just had to have them.
Which one did you get? Oh, you got the black. Yeah.
Right.
Are
And
you
then-
getting the sketch? Are you getting the blank for Joker?
Yeah. And if which I know I won't, but if I come across it, I want that green too. But I think it's a 1 in 100. But there's no way
Oh,
I'm
I've
gonna get
never
it. But
seen it. Yeah.
oh yeah, there's a green. But I'm pretty certain it's a high ratio.
We got
Man,
another.
I wish I could meet people like you, because I would buy a sketch variant, man.
Sometimes I want these things just because they're blank. I don't want anybody to touch them. It depends. Seriously,
I like that
cat-
cover. I
because
forget
the
who
cat
did that one.
Look, I don't want anybody to draw on it, no matter what it is. I don't know. Maybe if I find
Yeah.
somebody and
This is funny. We have Cerebus.
so I'm buying Cerebus stuff again. Now that he's been doing all these parody stuff. Now it's not conventional in the sense that it's not even sometimes that good, but I'm buying them.
Yeah,
still
for the
supporting
parody. The parody
Dave.
covers are cool. The parody covers
I
are
agree.
cool at the least.
And the next one that's going to come out will be the Empire Strike Back one, and that will be a big one. If
that
you've
will
seen
be
that,
really
has Cerebus wearing Mickey ears and shit like that. Highly recommend it. You got to get it if you haven't already checked it out. And this is the last variant.
It wants me to love it
Yeah.
because I didn't like the cover when I saw it, but it has no dings.
Wait.
It's so perfect.
Wait. Okay, now show it.
All right. Here we have Mercy 2.
What cover is that?
I think that's a C. Let's check
I
it
was
out.
gonna say that's not Merca. That's not that. Is that Momoko?
It's a C, and it's not a Momoko. The artist has a style similar, but it is a Momoko, and it is a C cover. And we now have the A and C cover for Mercy. And
have you guys not read it?
Well, we wanted all the A covers, and then Kai will sometimes pick out the variants. And on this one, I picked this one out because it looked like a Momoko.
Have you read issue 2 yet?
Have you read it?
Well,
you read it?
Yeah, I did.
I haven't.
That's why I figured Kai did. I want to know what he thought of it.
Oh yeah,
I
got no.
No,
Yeah,
I
he
know
just
Kai
released
loves that.
it
Oh
when he
shit,
was
yo,
addicted
let me
to-
see. If
Oh,
he's
he
got
knows.
Johnny
You jumped up. Well, give him the review. What did you think?
It was
Cage.
good.
Did you get a Johnny
Yeah.
Cage card?
I gotta remember.
It was like 4 or 5 books ago. He ripped off 2 books yesterday, and then did 2 more before that.
Yeah, I've actually been reading a lot, so
And he's been
there's
doing
a lot I
schoolwork.
have to.
So, if you recall, you told me, because you didn't want to tell me. You told me, "Oh, you got to read it because you're not going to guess what happens at," and then you stopped. Do you remember?
I don't.
Oh, see how the space cadet is? He's as bad as I am. I haven't read it, and I've been trying to go through all the books that Rod gave me, and I've been trying to log all the stuff that we got, and I've not caught up.
Oh, that's right. She went to like a big ball party and invaded it, and then she ended up killing a bunch of people with her power, and then one person wasn't afraid of her, and that was like a very special person now.
No spoilers, by the way.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
What the fuck? Really? Okay.
I barely heard what he said. I just heard like somebody killed somebody.
Yeah, that's not what we normally do. I know what's gonna happen. He's gonna pick up the book and he's gonna look at. Oh, here. Start going through it, dude, man. I know what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up remembering.
There you go.
You see how I have this weird system.
So I'm talking about
So-
something else.
So hey, this is the 3rd set of cards I got, and this one I am not going to open. I'm going to leave this one a mystery, kind of, because I never got one of those Donnie Cates cards. And I was hoping to get one, but so hey, you know what? Listen, I wanted to thank you, and the reason why I wanted to thank you is you threw out a bunch of breadcrumbs. It was during the show that we were doing with you, 2 brothers, Dylan, and myself, and everyone was asking you, what have you been working on? You said you couldn't really say, but you said that it wasn't a Mad Cave book, and you kept throwing out more and more breadcrumbs. So I followed those breadcrumbs all the way to Broken Gargoyle, and
Oh.
yeah.
That's cool. That was not the book I was talking about.
Oh wow! Okay. Well, now you just gave me
my
more.
man right here works on a shit ton of books.
No,
Obviously.
the book I was talking about then, I think it was I've got a book coming out at the end of June from Vault. It's my first Vault credit, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh damn!
First Vault book?
Yeah.
Really? I'm really intrigued just by you saying Vault.
I'm trying to find me a pen.
I'm a big Vault fan.
Yeah,
Hey, Boom Studios, Mad Cave, Vault, those are awesome.
Yeah, at the beginning of the year, I said my like goals were to get an Image credit, a Boom credit, and a Valiant credit. I've gotten none of the three, but instead I've gotten DC and Vault, and I'll have a Scout book coming out soon too. So it's a nice trade-off.
Ooh,
Hey, there you go.
I know it's supposed to be an interview, but I gotta ask you, how was your treatment with Scout?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
How was your treatment with Scout?
I've only been dealing with the writer, so I'm assuming the writer's the one who's dealing with the publisher. So I.
Oh, okay. There was nothing dropped this week. Yeah, I was just curious, just because I end up hearing so much good things about, everyone dealing with Scout that, I was just wondering.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've been told, they're really good people to work for. I just haven't had any of that like one-on-one experience with them, so I can't say personally.
Cool. Let's hit a right turn. Have you been picking up any new figurines or any new toys lately?
Yes, more than I should. Always more than I should.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
the reason why I bring it up, see what I showed earlier, this alternation thing. This, let me see. I'm gonna make big real quick. This is done by.
I saw you talking about
That
it
is,
yesterday, or I watched it today, but I think you were talking about it yesterday.
yes, and this guy's marketing, really well, and I'm not gonna disclose yet who he got picked up by, but even though you're looking at a free magazine, this got picked up by a major publisher.
Nice.
And of course, to my understanding, what I was just told yesterday. So that's why I'm trying to get a few of these things. I want to give them out to a few people. Eventually, I'm going to interview this gentleman because, damn, man, this guy, it's impressive. But the reason why I'm bringing it up is, I know you're into the toys, and this guy has a whole section when you walk in some LCSs, a whole toy rack of the stuff I already showed you, already ready to go and sell. That you can buy them right now.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yo, what
cool
up,
stuff.
Trinity?
I almost bought a couple today. I'm like, okay, stop, Kev. Don't go down that rabbit hole.
It's a slippery slope.
I'm sitting here looking at Justin's collection in the background. I'm just like blown away.
Yeah.
You'll get lost in it, man. You try to
Well,
see what he's got.
I believe that's Kingpin back there, just
Oh,
all in white. And I know you got the Daredevil shirt. I'm a gigantic Daredevil fan, and Kingpins just keep looking at me. And
so it's not really Kingpin.
it's not.
But it's not.
Wow, it's so big. Good Lord, that is a beautiful collection, man.
So it was
Face,
Kingpin,
man,
but
it's
they
just
gave you an
awesome,
alternate head. So an alternate head was for Shadow King.
Oh wow!
And we've never had a Shadow King figure before, and there's always Kingpins out there. So I made him Shadow King.
That is so, man.
That's killer.
It is. It's been looking at me the whole time. As he popped up on the camera, I seen it back there right away. That's so awesome, man. Jeez.
Those glass cabinets are awesome.
Oh man, that's some
Yeah.
stuff, man.
Yeah, the display cases are just gorgeous. I couldn't even imagine one. I mean, it'd be cool to have all that stuff, but to maintain it like that, that's work.
I can't believe I called my shop and I forgot to ask about that Bermejo Two-Face cover. Damn it. Always forget something every time I call them.
The good news is IKEA Pittsburgh just reopened, so I can go and get more.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's
man. So cool.
He's a Pittsburgh fan. I can tell by the cat. Oh, it's not going to be good.
I apologize for nothing.
Perfect.
As you should.
I'm a Philly boy, so.
I'm sorry. Like there's just I don't care what happens. There is only one thing in this life that I will hate, truly hate, from the bottom of my soul, and that is the Philadelphia Flyers. I'm getting angry just thinking about it.
Oh man! Now that we got that out the way, yeah, we don't like each other.
I apologize for nothing.
Wow.
That's great. Oh my god, man!
I've definitely worn this hat in downtown Philly too, so like no one says anything. Maybe just let me go.
You're okay, man. You're all right.
I think if it were the playoffs, things would be different. If it's just like a June day, no one cares.
Yeah. Oh, Johnny hates this, man.
Yeah, Superpower. We ended up getting a couple of sides from yesterday. Kai and I went to a signing event on 124 of this year at Torpedo Comics, and we finally just got them in. So yeah, the store is actually one of the things that we got in the past, and Donnie actually drew this for Kai. And this was the other slab that we were waiting on, which was this 1 in 25. So pretty cool. Just remember kind of more memorabilia of the events Kai and I have had than they are actually just events and just investments. Yeah, it's sexy. I agree. Kai, if you look at yesterday on Rod the Rican's channel yesterday, Kai ended up taking a couple of AOKs from Rod, this slab, and said, "See you guys, I'm out."
No, wait. He said, "No, I'm going. Hey, what?" It's freaked out, man. It was so epic. His face, man. Oh my god, that was awesome.
Yeah, he knows what he wants.
That was great. Good times, man. Good times.
Yeah, and I still have yet to even put away all those books, Rod. I mean, there were so many there. I was just organizing and figuring out, where I want to, because I manually put all my stuff in, and I have a certain order. So I was trying to figure out what kind of order I want to be in. Hey, Chris, I sent you. Hey, dude.
What's up,
Meta? Be right back.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yo, Meta.
I love saying always saying that. You son of a bitch.
So is everyone starting to notice a few people out there on the road? When I went to the shop today, I noticed a lot more people than in a long time. I was like, oh wow. There's actually people out.
I turned my head and I just noticed Kai's gone.
Yeah.
What he did yesterday.
He slipped that slippery son of a gun.
That's him. That's Kai. You won't even realize he'll be back in at one point. You'll be like, wait, what? How? Yeah, you got to keep a close eye on that kid. I'll tell you.
Over here in Florida, man, everything is pretty much open. It's open, dude. I mean, you guys know.
Yeah.
Not like where you at in Cali, man. That's a whole different story, man.
Mm.
We're slowly opening up, but as far as like me being that I'm in entertainment, yeah, I'm a no. They don't want big groups of people to get. It's odd, that. Anyways, yeah, they don't want big groups of entertainment people together.
Sure.
Which is why right now,
been for us for a while now too.
well, which is why certain things are not being done. Why certain movies haven't been released. I was watching a program that was put on YouTube and why certain movies are being held back or why certain productions are not being done. And I couldn't have disagreed with it more because it wasn't a matter of what people don't understand is right now there's over 900,000 people in the International Alliance Theatrical Stage Union that is not working. And we want to. We're just trying to figure out, our union leaders is working together with CDC and other people to figure out how we can do it without getting people sick. So that's why you're not seeing some of these movies drop and all that other stuff, or even production going in to do TV stuff. Is we're trying to figure out how to do it. And actors, you got to take into consideration that a lot of times they're meant to be in close quarters. They're meant to be in each other's face. You know, especially YouTubers, when you sit next to someone, to make it look like it's camera, looking and you're in that frame, you're almost on top of people. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing as if you're on top of someone, you don't want to get them sick. If you're kissing or in bed or whatever, we're trying to figure out how to do all this business without it getting people sick. So that's what's holding things up.
Right.
The cool thing is like, certain things have opened up. And as far as we're concerned, they've been scheduling or allowing people to pre-order their books and have them out the door, or you can come in and just filter in and pick them up. And I think the way a lot of these shops have set up their services for people is really innovative and really cool. So I've been able to get my books. Everyone I know has been able to get their books.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get my DC books. They're like not being sent to my shop. They've been having a problem with Diamond and getting them. So the last 2 weeks I haven't gotten any DC books.
Interesting.
And and then there's just like holes in everything, like holes in, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting some things and then I'm missing like 2 books from Marvel and they didn't get any of those. It's like, it's weird. It's all chaotic, So
now, as far as all that Marvel zombie stuff, they scratched all the Marvel zombie variants. So if anybody's looking for those, they should be on there. But as far as
go ahead, Kevin.
Oh no, I was gonna say, but as far as what you got, I mean, you guys. I think you guys got what was expected to arrive. Everything's still tentatively scheduled. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Just at least we're getting something. And it's a start, and hopefully everything.
Yeah,
will pick up.
I'm happy. I don't mind getting just a few books, man. Like it's a break from all those enormous weeks that we get at times. I like having like 5, 10. 7 to 10 books and being able to take my time and enjoy the books instead of just blowing through them and being like, what did I just read? Like, like a few of them stick in the head that I remember what's going on. And then like half of them, I'm like, yeah, I don't even remember what the hell just happened, So,
yeah.
Well, our shop didn't close. We got 2 shops near me. They didn't close. And so I would just go and just support, maybe buy a T-shirt or just buy some, back issues. And that's what my friend did. We went to the one shop and I picked up some back issues. He didn't find nothing. So he just said, I'm here. I'm going to support you guys. So he just bought a T-shirt. And a lot of people were buying T-shirts. So, but now he's got some books and I'm happy to see that the shop is doing well. And he said the other day the cops were like, right outside the little plaza where his shop was at, because they're over in Tampa they were just destroying stuff, and down Miami they're doing that. But we live in a little small town, so they don't. Hopefully nothing will happen around here. Even though there is some protests, but everything was peaceful, so everything is.
Yeah, same thing around here. It's finally mellowed out, and the few protesting going on are just kind of in certain areas, and it's very peaceful, so it's nice. I don't
That's
want any
good.
more people ripping apart all the shops and all. You know, what I mean, that's kind of counterproductive. But other than that, I mean, it's just nice to know that I think we mellowed out, and I think everyone's identified how we're going to address certain situations between us coming back from COVID and the civil unrest that's been happening. I think we're all kind of slowly managing a little,
Yeah.
which is nice. I mean, I think everyone needs a break from this shit. Everyone wants some form of a semblance, I think. And if that comes at, again, getting back to comics, if that comes at us being able to go to the shop and pick up a couple books and coming back home and read a couple things and then coming on here and hanging out with you guys, I think some of that's all some of us need.
Right.
That's what that.
But
Yeah, that and pizza.
But I can't imagine being quarantined like some of you guys are. I mean, at least I'm able to still get out the house and do whatever I want. But man, to quarantine for so long, and that's gotta be. We're not working. Just that's tough, man. I don't know.
Yeah, for right now, we're okay, and as long as I don't go outside and spend money, again, because I've been in the entertainment industry, I've been able to figure out how the ebb and flow of the entertainment industry is. It's all feast and famine. So this is a time when I normally am kind of thin anyway, so it's not really hurting me that much. I think what hurts me most is just seeing the hurt of everyone else. You know what I mean? I think that's probably but luckily I've been able to stay in decent, because I got you guys. I've been working in the yard. I got my dog. I'm good. I got pizza.
Right. I hear it, man. I feel the same way.
And we got sports. So if you want to watch some cornhole, you can watch cornhole every Saturday on ESPN. Because that's all I've been watching every Saturday. Cornhole.
Really?
Cornhole?
Cornhole, man.
It's really easy to get into.
It is. Those guys are freaking damn good. They don't miss. They had one Asian chick on there. She was flinging that thing up, just dropping it like 3-pointers. Boom, boom, boom. I was like, damn, I want to play some cornhole now.
I like the strategy that they're using. They're like, no, don't sink this one. Throw it right here to block the others.
Yes. Yeah.
It's easy to get into it.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh my God.
Like 3 weeks already. I'm hooked on it.
That's funny.
It is funny, but it's so good.
What you guys are describing is almost like one step above curling. You realize that, right? It's just kind of like
absolutely.
And I got nothing against curling. No, I'm just saying that's
actually a pretty good sport too. I got stuck watching that for a week. I was like, these guys are good, man. I swear, man.
Okay.
Hey, there's a sport for everyone, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. No, and in no way am I bashing it. I just find it funny because that's where we've evolved to. Is hey man, see last week's cornhole event? Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know. It's just not something normally you hear in a conversation when you're at the grocery store.
Right.
I think it's a rule too that they have to have like a beer in one hand when they're throwing. I swear, every time I've watched them have a beer in one hand.
No, I mean, but what I'm watching on ESPN, this thing is legit, man. Referees, they got like jerseys and everything, those sponsors, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Yeah. Pump fist after they score. I'm like, whoa, this is the coolest thing, man. You got nothing to watch. That thing comes out Saturdays at 12 o'clock. I'm like, I have it on all day for like 3 hours.
Be right back.
Oh my God, Rod's advertising cornhole now.
It's either they're going to watch an old football game they got right now on ESPN. They got thing Michigan or Miami's playing. I don't want to watch an old football college game. I'd rather see the Flyers and the Penguins go at it, or I want to see something. I want to see some actual sports, man. I got enough comics. I need some damn sports. I'm going crazy here.
Yeah, I forget who it was that was talking about it, but they were just like, whichever sports league opens up first, watch out. Like they're gonna get all the viewers.
Yeah,
it's true.
Basketball's coming back. I heard that they're gonna do the last 8 games of the season, something like that. So,
yeah, I think hockey's supposed to start back up at the earliest in July.
So,
really,
yeah,
I didn't figure anything would actually start happening until around September. But okay, that's cool.
What the NHL is doing is they're going straight into the playoffs. They're going to have 2 what they call hub cities. So I think one on the east, one on the west, and the teams that are in the playoffs are just going to play in empty arenas.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Huh? Yeah, like you're saying, everyone is fiending out for some type of sport. You know what I mean? It's like give them anything.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I mean, that's why I think ESPN the Ocho did so well a couple months ago. Did you see that?
I missed that.
So, I mean, you've seen Dodgeball, the movie, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's always one day a year where ESPN2 turns into the Ocho, and they always show weird, crazy sports, like for the whole day. So some of the events that I saw when I watched, and I think this was back in March when all of this was just kind of starting, they had dodgeball, but on each team was a person juggling. And what you had to do was get the person juggling to drop like a pin. And you did it by throwing dodgeballs at them. And other team members, like the other people on the team, would have to either try and knock out the other juggler or block the incoming balls. It's just weird, crazy stuff like that all day.
Oh, man.
That's an interesting event. And you stay away. This happens once a year that for 24 hours they advertise these funky events.
Yep, once a year.
So how do you? So you have to get on ESPN and find out what day this is. It's no set day.
Yeah, I always think it's a day in like February or March when, for whatever reason, there aren't a lot of sports going on. The only reason why I found out about it is because I think ESPN the Ocho was trending on Twitter. So I just checked it out. Like I checked out what it was on Twitter, and it told me, and then I just turned on ESPN too.
Interesting.
Desperate times comes for desperate sports, man. Not only that, I was watching some NASCAR, the virtual NASCAR. These guys got these gigantic screens. They're sitting on these massive chairs and playing these video games, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is pretty damn cool. I was like, what am I watching though, man? I could go on and on, man. They were doing the bicycle.
Well, I'm actually
happy. I'm just riding the bicycle. Just like, why I got this on? I need some sports, man, guys.
I'm actually the only sport that I watch is Formula One, and it's not happening. So I've been watching essentially some of the same shit, Rod, as they've been having virtual Formula One races, and they're in these massive $250,000 pods, that simulate, and it's badass. I'm like, fuck, I want to do that.
Saw the car just flipping in the air. I'm like, oh shit, man. That's crazy, man.
It's a lot cheaper to flip a virtual car than it is a real one, I'll tell you. Safer too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're all right. It's I think a lot of people are looking for sports of any type, and even if it's virtual, they're gravitating to it.
Yep.
Which has been, like you said, it's been fun to watch. It's been actually bringing people that normally don't, or even people out of retirement. I've seen some retired drivers come out and race some of the present pros, and it was funny because some of these old, some of the old time guys were kicking their ass.
Yeah.
So some of the teams were like, "Hey, wait a minute, maybe we got rid of some of these guys too soon."
Real quick, earlier in the comments, someone asked what Valiant. I think it was Chaos asked what Valiant book I'm working on. I'm not on Valiant. I'm working on a Vault book. I want to work on a Valiant book. I'd love to get that credit.
I can't wait for this Vault book, bro. Has it been announced yet?
Yeah, it's called Bleed Them Dry.
Oh yeah, I added it to my poll.
Samurai.
Actually, I was
Ninjas vs. Vampires. That's how it's being advertised, I think.
Yeah. You know what? I remember though we were talking about that, and I was, yeah.
I have
I remember we were talking about that the Samurai Vampires.
Yeah.
That one should be interesting. I'm interested to see how that first issue plays out.
I really like the art.
It touches on two things that I love: samurais and vampires. So it's like, damn, that's a no-brainer for me.
What'd you say, Jess?
The art on it's pretty good. Like the pencils and the colors.
Yeah. I'm excited then. I love Vault. And anything that has to do with horror, I usually try to dip my foot into. At least give it a shot because I'm a huge horror fan.
You mentioned Vault. Did you read Finger Guns issue 2?
I don't actually read any
It
Vault.
was so good.
Oh.
He's like,
Yeah.
It's my dream to work for them, but I don't actually read their stuff.
Sounds like the Marx Brothers. I don't want to be part of any club that would have me as a member.
I would work on whatever Valiant book they would hire me to work on. I'm not picky.
Then there you have it. I think that was a solicitation right there.
He's very picky. He will
I
only
am a
works on the
sellout.
best.
100% sellout.
He's being real.
That's true.
When I do
He's
sell
not
out,
putting up
no
any
one
false
can accuse me of being a sellout. I've laid it out way in advance.
Can't get any more organic than this right now. That is
That's
the
true.
real shit right there.
Too fucking funny. Dropped finger
What?
guns.
You
Felt
didn't
more like. Barry, did you even read issue 2?
It was good.
He's such a hater, man. More like
Actually, after hearing Rockin' Robbie's basically his review of issue 2 and how Rod was talking about issue 2, I didn't know that you already read it, John. I was like, damn, I almost want to buy this shit because I don't have it.
Issue 2 stepped it up big time, man. And I doubt he read issue 2. He dropped, but the art isn't manga like. It's like I would say I showed it to you, Kev. That's not manga. I would say Hexagon is more manga.
Yeah,
I would say that's
more
more
manga,
cartoonish. It's more.
What I thought was cool about Finger Guns is, like I was telling you, it had that O'Malley feel. It had that what's we call it?
Oh, that's
Scott
why he
Pilgrim.
dropped it because issue 2. I'm surprised.
Scott Pilgrim saves the against the world. That it has that feel to it. You know what I mean? And I really like that.
That's manga though.
Yeah,
but Gary actually read issue 2. Issue 2 is why he dropped it.
Wow.
Oh, interesting.
I'm really surprised. Perry blows me away with some of the shit he says.
But we talked about
what I write.
This is why it is cool to have conversations like that, because it's easy to find things that you gravitate to, and then when you hear other people not gravitate to it, you can go, oh, I can relate to that because that's how I view this story. You know what I mean? So I get it. I mean, everything's not for everyone. I know that some of the shit that I read is definitely not for some.
Yeah.
I know. Lumocrats is not something I necessarily recommend, even though I love it and Kai loves it, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. You know, so I get it.
Perry said I have to read what he says next time. That it reads like a manga and isn't like, I guess I'd said the artwork. I misread, but either way, manga, it doesn't read like a manga to me. It doesn't. The artwork doesn't seem like a manga to me. It seems more cartoony, but I don't know. I read a shit ton of manga growing up, and I didn't get that at all. I get that off of Hexagon, but I don't know.
Now, Chaos is saying it looks manga to him.
Maybe. Hey, that's his opinion. I don't know. That's just not what I thought when I read it.
Yeah, no, I don't see it either, but I mean,
I guess maybe people do say Scott Pilgrim is like manga. I don't know though. I can't remember.
It's drawn.
Yeah, to me, it almost comes like.
I read like real. When I was growing up, I read like real Japanese manga, like left to right and fucking, or what is that, right to left or whatever. Well, and I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. That doesn't. I mean, this is done by like an American white dude. Like, I don't see that. But
well, the way it comes across, the way it's
Chaos says it, maybe because Chaos is pretty smart with a lot of shit.
Is it almost came across as stills when you read it. They're almost like when you for movies when you my brain went away. But when you end up doing all the stills for the whole movie and you end up laying it out, you know, and that's how it comes across to me is a storyboard. It almost has a storyboard feel to it, and that's how I was looking at it. And I like that, you know, but I can see that it's sometimes not appreciated because it almost seems like still motion. Yeah.
No, Perry. I said I read it wrong. I thought you meant the artwork.
Oh, I think Perry's fucking with you.
Perry's gonna mess with me. He's gonna give me shit. Read my shit. Read it right, you dumbass.
Oh fuck. Hey fuckers, no, you can actually be fucking with them right in line. You know, I dropped that link.
We gotta stop. I think we hit it. I think we hit a soft spot.
A little nerve. Issue 1 was only so. Well, it's because issue 1, according to my understanding, I can't is how Rock and Rob was putting it. It's set up mostly for issue 2. Issue 1 was just to bring you in and set up for issue 2. Issue 2 supposedly was a mind blower. It really gave you a good feel. You know, if you could take both those books and put them in the one, you know, I bet you would be it would be more of a comprehensible read. But that's from a person who didn't even read it. I'm only regretting the fact, not regretting. I'm only having issues with the fact that I've yet to actually pick up both issues, which I'm gonna have to go do now. I feel obligated to do so.
Well, I guess I have to stop saying anything about that because I thought Perry knew I was fucking with him when I fuck with him about reading comics, but I guess from his thing saying this is why I stay away from the comic community every time they just talk shit about me reading comics. I thought he knew I was fucking with him, so I guess I'll just stop fucking with him because that might be why he don't message me back as much no more. He might think I'm fucking with him. No. For real, but sorry, bro. I just clown with you, but I did really read your shit wrong, so. But hey, bro,
yeah, no,
entitled to our opinion. I know Perry. I know he reads, but he don't read comics that have a lot of words in them. But he reads. He reads, guys. I promise you that.
Yeah, no way. You know that. It wasn't a Perry jumping on Perry thing. No. We're just playing. Swear, promise. It was, and it was a misread. I didn't read it. Promise. I didn't actually get to go through it.
Well, I'm looking forward to issue 3. So
I know, me too.
I'm really looking forward to issue 3.
I just ordered that.
Last page, I was like, "Whoa, okay."
I'm surprised. I was blown back though that he said he didn't like it honestly because he showed me that that Jen Hickman variant, the wraparound with the emotions that I ordered for issue 1. So I just ordered that actually when I talked to the store. Yeah, bro, he's trying to no, I think he is serious. I don't know. I think he is serious to gun. That's what I thought. He could take it, but maybe not.
Hey, it's
everyone has their point.
Read what you want, pretty much, man. Read what you want, collect your way. It's like two brothers comics say. You know, collect your way, read what you want, and we're all here to have a good time anyway, man. So that's
absolutely, yeah. And we definitely did not get together today to beat up on anybody, and definitely not Perry. You know, I mean, today was a matter of, if we can bring it right back, I want to get together with Rod because he and I, we got a small order. Dylan is yet to hang out with Rod because of the way circumstance happened yesterday. You know what I mean? So I want to get him on, and I asked Dylan to ask Justin to hear so we can go ahead and hopefully ambush a gentleman for this Saturday's interview and have a good time with that. You know, so I promise that was the whole reason behind us getting together. I swear.
But I'm happy. I'm getting a chance to meet Justice in my first time, and you know.
I apologize. I did not live up to your expectations.
I got some action figures I could show you. I mean, I got them from the Dollar Tree, but I think you may approve of them if you want to see them.
They're already better than Funko Pops. Sorry, Dylan.
Oh,
I showed them off a couple days ago. So, I don't got no Daredevil, but I got Flash.
Wait, so you guys can get the Dollar Tree?
Yeah. Flash.
Oh, that's cool.
I got Superman. That glare is no joke, guys. And what else? This Batman is pretty good. This Batman is the best one, the gray and blue outfit.
And again, all those from the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, got it for $1. And I got a bunch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to send out to Edwin. I got all the turtles for Edwin.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. So you want to hang up the wifey? That's where we end up at. I go to the LCS, and then she goes, "Can we go to the Dollar Tree?" That's my Sunday. And then then she goes to Starbucks to get something to drink. My life is my Sunday is boring.
Hey, Unstoppable. That's actually what Kai and I strive to have as far as our sponsors. That would be top end for us is Dollar Tree.
They got some good stuff.
We're working up to it. So what we're working on first is the 99-cent store, and then we'll get to the Dollar Tree after.
That's it.
You know, you got to progress. That's fucking cool. You know what? I have to admit that I probably could have went my whole life without knowing that you can get those from the Dollar Tree, because now I'm going to be looking for that shit. And that's not good. That's.
And if you have my wife, there's a store called Five Below. I don't know if you got one out there. And I'll show you what I got from them a couple of years ago. And I actually gave one of these away on an AFK for my monthly giveaways. So I forget which one I sent out, but I kept two. I kept this Guardians, and it's got the action figures and everything.
So you tell me I can go to Five Below and start looking for this shit too?
Oh, yeah, it's special edition. Tells you right there. The action figures.
I'm not. And I'm really not liking you guys.
And I picked up this one.
Oh, stop it!
I'm serious, man. So, and they were only $5. These I paid $5 for. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can find those. You can find Star Wars Black Series figures there. You can find Marvel Legends there. Like, you can find some good stuff at Five Below.
Yeah. Don't knock it till you try it. My wife was like, "Let's go to this store." I was like, "What the hell? Is this another dollar store?" I walk in there. I walked out with like 3 bags. And I was like, "Man, this is the best day ever, man."
Well, that's the problem.
That's why I hate those places.
$5 in the cart. This is only $5 in the cart. This is only $5 in the cart.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you go, wait, how did this turn out to be $200? That's what I mean. It's like those places. I try to stay away from those places for that very reason, because you don't realize it. Because like you're saying, it's only this, it's only that. Then you go to check out and you got 2 carts.
I got a toy up here. I got a toy up here that's looking at me. And I gotta show Justin because I think he may shit on it, but I'm gonna show it anyway.
Yeah, let's see it.
I'm pretty sure he's familiar.
I saw the colors. That's all I needed. Oh God, it's
there it
is. Yeah,
it's burning his eyes.
Is he busy? I'm surprised this pose isn't him whacking someone's ankle.
Ouch.
Oh man, I just gotta show up, man.
That's very awesome.
Oh, I was gonna make another joke, but I won't because
that's fine. Hey, I can take it, man.
It's. I wonder if they made an action figure of him the last time the Flyers won the Stanley Cup.
Oh God!
Holding it.
Probably. Well,
Like,
maybe someone made one. Who knows?
16,000 days. 16,000. It's so easy for me to talk shit about this, just because I hate the Flyers and the Penguins just won 2 cups like within the past 4 years. So.
That's why. That's the fun thing about it. You know, the sports. You know, I don't like Pittsburgh, but I love sports, and we could just talk about sports and just bust each other's ball. But at the end of the day, hey, it's all fun, man.
Like, I'm all for the type of like shit talking and ball busting where at the end of the day you just go to the bar and grab a beer and you're just like, all right, now let's actually just watch the game.
Exactly.
Right.
You know. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. That's
again, at the end of the day, it's just ball busting. It isn't ball breaking. There's a difference. You know what I mean? You're fucking with someone. You're just.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Well, it's banter.
Now that we're talking about it, now that I'm thinking about it, I miss going to bars and watching sports.
I'm telling you, all you gotta do is Saturday, just go to the bar, watch cornhole, and grab a cold beer. Oh God, man! Actually, I know what I'm gonna do Saturday. I'm going live Saturday at 12 o'clock when cornhole is live. Justin, you can hang out, we grab a beer, and we'll do virtual cornhole watching on ESPN.
Well, I think that would only work if you pick one team and I pick the other, and then we can just talk shit the whole time.
And talk shit, right? Oh, my player's going to beat you, man.
I will watch that show. Show.
Hey, I got a new idea running in my head now. Yeah. I may do it, man. I may just do it. I'm bored as hell watching these cornhole Saturday. Join me right now, live. You can join us.
I think that'd be funnier in hell, because I would just, one of the things I would want to tune in for is I would just want to see how people are trying to figure out what the fuck they're watching. Say, wait, this is a comic book site, right? What the hell am I watching?
Well, in true typical fashion, I think I'd have to start pre-gaming at like 8 a.m. to be ready for the noon face-off.
Wow, man, that's an early tailgate party you got going on there.
A party of one too. Just putting that out there.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned.
Yeah, it might just happen. And you heard it here first.
Something I can't keep.
But I'm looking at the shirt. I think, Dustin, what's your oldest Daredevil book? Do you collect Daredevil by any chance?
So I'm trying to finish out X-Men, and then once I'm done with X-Men, I think I'm going to jump into Daredevil. I'm thinking. I haven't committed to that yet. Nice. So most of my Daredevil collection is more of the modern, like more recent stuff.
What do you think? What do you think of that current run right now? A lot of people They didn't like it, but now a lot of people now are starting to get into it. And
So this is the bad part. It's in my to read pile. I have not read it yet.
yes, he's part of my gang. He's behind on his reading.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. Like it's really weird. Like you start working on comics, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna work on comics. I'm gonna read comics, and it's that's what you think. And then there's some sort of like diagram or line that goes, the more comics you work on, the less comics you read, and it's just can't figure it out.
Years ago, when I first met my wife, she wanted me to. We actually talked about moving to Hawaii and me teaching surfing. And I told her, I said, look, if I actually start teaching something that I enjoy doing and it becomes a job, I'll no longer enjoy doing it. So she said, oh, I didn't realize that. I go, yeah, that's why I choose certain hobbies to keep them as hobbies, because when they becomes beyond that, it no longer fits in that category. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that there hasn't been things that, let's say music, which is another form of art, right? At one point I wanted to make that my career, even though it was kind of a hobby. So it depends on what it is. But for the most part, I try to keep that hobby area so it doesn't cross over. Just for the kind of what you're describing.
Luckily, I haven't hit that point yet where it feels like what I do is work.
Perfect.
So we haven't gotten there, and hopefully we don't.
Yes. No, and that's the thing is I guess Chris Claremont would be a great example. After speaking to him the first time I met him, and then the last time I met him, it was a great duration of time. And the cool thing what I'm getting at is the passion and the way he spoke about comics then and the way he recently spoke, there was very little difference. So, which was amazing. I mean, I was impressed.
That gives me hope.
Hey, it can stay there. I just know me. I'm speaking for me, and me. I'm when things start becoming an obligation, through it has to be mandated on a monetary thing, and then I start getting rebellious and stupid. It's like, well, then I don't want to do it. I guess I regress to being a kid. Oh, there you go, Chaos.
Go for it. I thought, wait, you're not already on drugs?
Well, yeah, I think he's just been practicing. So now he's willing to go pro.
Yeah, now he's gonna make a full-time gig of it. That's where the beard is coming from. He's getting into a phase.
A bearded phase?
Yeah, a bearded drug phase.
He's been getting thick on the beard. I'll tell you that. Last time I saw him, I was like, whoa, he's looking a little scruffy.
Well, what was that?
Chaos had mentioned that he got in his Age of Apocalypse Marvel Legends.
Oh.
So
I saw a big ass hammer though.
Look at that. Well,
look at that.
Wow.
Go to figure is Sugar Man, so that's his hammer. But this is the best one.
Cool.
Look at that.
I think Chaos wanted like that whole series.
I think he did.
And I don't know if Chaos is big on the figures, so that says something if he went all out for those.
Yo, I'm about to get out of here and eat some food, man. But
and I call it. No, we're all good. I think we end up doing our unboxing. I think we're good. Anybody you have anything to say, or you want to basically just kind of call it here and say we'll all try to reconvene tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm down, brother. I gotta get some food myself. Get some food and finish editing this video that I've been taking like fucking 4 weeks to finish.
Yo, Justin, do you have an Instagram?
I do. What is my Instagram? Justin Birch Letters. Justin underscore Birch letters? I don't even know.
All right, let
me see. But he's on Twitter more.
He's on Twitter more? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I have Twitter.
Instagram is Justin underscore Birch underscore letters.
Underscore Birch underscore letters.
On Twitter is just Justin Birch.
Justin Birch. Okay.
All right, community. Hey, we appreciate you for being here. We appreciate you, for, hey, wow, we have 10 bodies. Chaos, Perry, Marquis. I'm not going to even call you Unstoppable because that threw Dylan.
Doc Blogger.
Carolina. Hey, guys, if I miss anybody that's in the chat right now, we greatly appreciate you. We do not mean to miss you. We hope that you can reconvene with us tomorrow on Cocktails and Comics. We look forward to.
And Justin, I'll hit you up on Twitter, man. That way we can talk sports, man.
Yeah, hit Justin up on Friendster.
Just followed you back.
Take care, everyone.
Take care, guys.
Good night.
Be safe, man.